hello. Oh, okay. We're getting it set up. I wanted to lead into the intro with a more natural, how things actually tend to go, so that it feels a little more personal. You feel personal right now? Probably not. Anyway, you can tell by the title. Today, I want to talk a little bit about how everything kind of stays the same. Hold on, I'm going to open up Getting Over It, because I really like this game. If you don't know, I don't imagine many people are going to come across this out of nowhere, but if you don't know about Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, specifically me with Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, I like this game a little bit. Just a bit, though. Not a whole lot, you know? Chat isn't here right now, so I will do this. Getting Over It. And then please open. Okay, there we go. Anyway, let me turn that down a little bit. New game. Okay, I have a, warming thing. I don't care if you're here for the contents of the video, okay? I'm not editing anything, so I'm gonna interrupt myself a lot, but don't worry about it too much. Isn't that how everyone's brains kind of work, yeah? Anyway, I saw or rather, I've been seeing a lot of videos recently that are like, if you're seeing this, it's your time, or, if you're seeing this, you're ready. If you're seeing this, you are so prepared for, whatever. You should change. You need to get on your grind right now. But the simple reality for a lot of people is that, that's just not a thing that you can do. I'm gonna turn down the music volume so I can hear myself think. The simple reality for a lot of people is that that's just not something you can do, right? So, I don't know, I forgot what I was saying. Me sitting here, yes, I'm gonna record a video. I'm just gonna upload it. Random video, I wanna have a general topic and I wanna make it good. And then I completely lose my train of thought. I think that's what I was talking about too. Anyway, I think for a lot of people it's not very possible to just get on the grind of stuff. I feel like, especially as you get a little older, at least from my experience. Now, I don't want to put a label on how old that is, because for a lot of people, aging can be really, really different, right? It can be really different from, different experiences shape different aging processes. So I'm not going to put a number on anything, but whenever you start to get a little older, there's a certain point at which you kind of don't have it in you. You just don't have the energy, right? Or maybe this is a disability thing, right? Because I do have a disability of sorts that impacts my cognitive and physical functioning, right? And I can understand how that would impact my energy levels and stuff. But I feel like this isn't just a me thing, because I've talked to friends and whatnot about it, right? Who have had some of the same issues. And it's yeah. And it seems like everyone kind of tries to tell themselves to push forward, but it's really a hassle. But still people will lie to themselves and make stuff that's you know what? Yeah, you just gotta get on that grind. You just gotta get good. Whenever half of people's successes only have to do with a whole ton of work, right? Either a whole ton of work or a whole ton of networking and lies. So that's that. But I don't know. I feel like when nothing changes, there's not much value in those words, right? Or those videos or whatever. Personally think they're pretty clickbaity, because a lot of times you'll hear some really basic stuff out of all of them. You need to lock in. They don't tell you how to lock in, They maybe say, oh, well, get away from social media, get away from this or that. But they don't really tell you how you're expected to do that. They just expect you to do it. And then, of course, people are like, yeah, I gotta get on that grind. And you'll see, like, all these comments and stuff of, like, yeah, I'll update when I make progress. Years can pass by, and there will be no updates at all, right? And, yeah, I feel like it's such a common thing, and people just don't like talking about it, I guess. People don't like acknowledging whenever they aren't able to commit to stuff. But in that way, everything stays the same. There are some people who are able to do that sort of thing. Some people who just want to tell people to do that sort of thing to feel more high and mighty and, good is I. I am higher than thou, that sort of thing. And I don't know. In a way, it's really annoying. Do you guys get annoyed by, or not you guys, you know what? I'll just talk specifically to the viewer here. Because, let's be honest, right now, it's probably just you and me. You're probably not watching this with anyone. It's just you and me, right? So, you and I, right now, talking to you. I don't expect you to say anything. You don't have to comment anything, I just want you to think about it. I lost my train of thought. I got a little too reverse parasocial for a second. My brain said, you know what, I don't know anymore. But I do. I want to talk directly to you, Oh, 5 minutes, kind of bad. I want to talk directly to you, so whenever I ask things, take them as, I hope... I don't know what to hope for. I feel like this is a common thing. Is it a common thing to not know what to hope for? I feel like it's a common thing to not know what you want to do, not know what you want. I don't know if there's anyone who can, relate to this, but I have a lot of trouble with discerning likes and dislikes. Like, when it's foods or whatever, right? Positive reaction, negative reaction, but that feels so monkey-like, doesn't it? It feels so animalistic to base your likes and dislikes on, reactions that you get out of things, right? Because there are some things that are good for you that you may, actually like overall, that you react badly to. Like changes, right? Sometimes changes can be a really scary thing to face, but you might like the direction that you're going in. If you want to face something head on and you want to do something, even if it's not something you're actively doing, it's more of a decision. To make that decision, you're gonna have a negative reaction to being scared of making the decision. But that doesn't mean that you don't want to make the decision, because you have to make that choice for yourself, right? So, I don't know. I feel like value judgment is something that needs to be given thought instead of just reaction. I don't remember what my original point is. I'm so sorry, guys. When I say guys, again, specifically you. And you're like, nah, that's nonsense, dude. You're talking to your community. You're talking to all the people here. You're not talking to me specifically. And yeah. Yeah, but that's mostly just because I'm used to it like that, right? I haven't had a decent one-on-one conversation with a person in who knows how long. At least not of this sort, right? People are really busy, generally. So it's hard to have a conversation with value where your ideals are matched. Now, I do think sometimes I wonder about how many people just don't want to talk about their ideals. I'd imagine that's quite common. Because the lack of thought that seems to be given to stuff gets really annoying. It gets really annoying. I used to be the sort of person who'd be like, oh, I hate small talk. I understand it's a part of socialization. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. But when everything seems lighthearted or negative or purely emotion-driven, it gets really, really annoying really quickly. Just like this part of the game. But at the same time, I guess it's part of life, right? I can't tell whether to complain about things or praise them half of the time. And that can feel a little dehumanizing on my ideals and whatnot, my morals, my decision making, that part of my brain. It can make it feel a little like it's diminished a bit. Because I'm like, wow, I can't even make up my mind on something. But maybe that's okay too. I don't want to think it's okay. To be honest, I don't want to think it's okay. But it's just how things are, and I kind of hate it. I guess that's why I went into this like whole topic in the first place, huh? Was that everything's kind of the same? Maybe I don't end up titling the video that. Maybe I do. I don't know. You'll be able to see, and you'll be like, yeah. But I don't want to make it seem like I'm someone trying to. I don't know. I want to be listened to, but I also want to be able to have meaningful discussions. And at the same time, I don't want to be disregarded. And I think that goes for like every human being, ever. I don't think there are people who want to be disregarded, right? I'm gonna talk for a little bit about like my whatever. I'm gonna introduce myself to you guys in a very human way, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't like referring to myself, first of all. It's really weird, you know? I. Really weird. Also don't really like talking about other people. Never been a fan of drama or gossip or anything, and it feels like the internet is filled with that. I want to do something of value. I want to do something to entertain people at the end of the day. That's what half of my stuff is. Oh, yeah, I feel you, Bennett. I wonder if it was Bennett that voiced... I think it was. Bennett, who voiced this? Bennett Foddy? Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, what am I doing? I need to make this, I need to hurry up. I didn't go into this with a plan, I just wanted to talk for a bit. Here. Let's abandon this for a little bit. Let's sit in, there we go, the silence together for a while, haven't we? I'll take off my headphones and everything too. There we go. Can't hear it. Can't hear nothing. Just you and me, alright? I'm gonna make some apple cider while we talk. Or I guess while I talk and you listen. And you... I don't know why you're here, to be honest. Were you expecting something mind-breaking? Mind-breaking? Were you expecting something groundbreaking? Did you expect me to have something to say that would alter the course of something? That's what I wish people had to say. When I look at recommended videos and stuff, but I know that nobody really has the answer to anything. Nobody has the answers to life, or certainly nobody knows me personally, right? And of course I have friends and stuff, but no harm if you don't. I don't know though. Do you ever kind of feel like your friends and your people are so far away? At least that's how it feels to me. I cannot open this apple cider packet. Hello? May I please open? I need scissors. I feel like that's a very common feeling of loneliness. Like, I have people around me. Some people don't. And I can understand that as well. But I have people around me, but it's like, I can't get close enough to them. I want to build a close connection with someone. That's what I want to do. Part of me... What was that? Wait, no, I just saw a chunk of something come out of that. Huh? Wait, that smells kind of funky. Why is it so coarse? Why is my apple cider stuff so coarse? Ugh, that's terrible. What is that? You guys can't see that. So my apple cider stuff is so coarse. It's like alpine, whatever, spiced apple cider. But I like... Hold on, I'm gonna put a flashlight to this. Anyway, I really want a connection to someone. Oh my, why does it look like dirt? Does it taste normal? I'm gonna take some and taste it. I'm gonna take a little bit of raw powder and put it in my mouth. I've never watched Death Note. That may sound like really, I was thinking of the like, I'm gonna take this like chip and eat it or whatever. I don't know. I've never watched it. I have friends who wanted me to watch it. Ugh, it stinks so bad. No. No. There is no way I can drink that. I feel so bad, like, wasting a packet. But also, that's so gross. That's so gross. We're gonna spend so much time here just, like, freaking out over this. But it's so gross. Okay, I'm gonna, like, dump these, like, they basically are, like, ashes. I'm gonna just dump them. Ugh. It stinks so bad. Okay, anyway, we're gonna move on. We don't want to hear about how bad it stinks. Why are they in individual packets? Huh? They used to be connected to each other, and then you could like pull them apart. Why are they like this? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's 10 of them. Why are they not connected? They should be connected. Oh, well now I feel like I've wasted apple cider. Okay. If it seems unsafe, I'll make it anyway. Is there an expiration thing on this? I can't tell. It doesn't seem like there's an expiration thing on this. 1457, is that when it was manufactured, bro? Is that when it was manufactured? Is that the time of day? I am not in understanding at all. There's gotta be 2021. 2021, that's a number. Excuse me? Oh, best by a time of 2026. Okay, I'm fine. You know what? I'll make 8 ounces of this, and I'll see how it goes. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. I think at this point, I'm just gonna title it Yapping. You're just gonna be really confused at the beginning of the video. If you wanna hang out, if you wanna listen to someone yap about what you probably consider to be nonsense, then hey, I'm here for you. It smells so bad! It shouldn't smell like that. It really shouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try anyway. That was a little better than the other one in terms of pouring. Why is it lighter? Why is it lighter? It literally just looks like ashes, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do either. I'm freaked out, quite frankly. I guess I'll make it. This is so gross. Okay. 8 ounces. If I don't like it, I don't have to drink it. If I don't like it, I don't have to drink it. But it's so wrong. You can hear the Keurig. Oh. But even in this, You know, I was gonna say how everything is the same, but like that's not the same. It's like when there's a bug on your wall. You get used to there not being bugs on your walls, and then you see a bug on your wall. And you're like, huh, that's not good. I'm really scared. I don't know if you could tell by me freaking out, I'm very scared. I do have the cat with me though. I don't know if you'd be able to hear her even if I messed with it. Hi! Love you. Anyway, things are the same. They vary very slightly, but generally they are the same. I'm so scared. It doesn't smell right. It just doesn't. It looks like ashes and it smells like nothing. Explain that to me. Explain. It stinks so bad. I'm gonna let that just chill, I guess. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. A little bit of a different thing from the same packaging will not hurt me, right? It's so upsetting though. I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. It's been like 20 minutes-ish. I really love you guys. You know? I think the idea of entertainment is really nice because I look up to people in general a lot. So I'm like, oh, well, if things normally don't work out otherwise, I'm probably only like alive to make content, right? Like maybe that's a really bad way to think about it or whatever. But I'm like, man, I don't have ambitions. I don't have things that I want to do even. So it's like, if I still love people a lot, or at least I really like the idea of humanity, right? I like the idea of individuals and their own, you know, like sets of everything and how a person can really be a person, right? All the ins and outs of that, I really, really love them. But dealing with people personally is terrible. It's awful. So I'm like, okay, well, if I do love people, I might as well do stuff for them consistently, right? Which is why I do everything that I do. So that being said, I'm gonna continue to do stuff, I think. It's not an ambition. It's not even something I really want. But I tend to think of it as for the sake of other people, you know? You know what I mean? So it works out in the end. Granted, I've been putting like all my time into content and stuff lately. Maybe I shouldn't post this. I've been getting told, you know, I'm worried for you. You shouldn't be working so hard. I'm like, gotta grind. I was talking earlier about how grinding just isn't possible half the time. I will set out things for stuff and then I will get so busy with everything because there's just not enough hours in a day really to do everything that I want to set out to do. It's like, you can aspire to be this incredible person who does all these things for people, but at the end of the day, there's only so much you can juggle. I say as I am working on a game, I am working on a song, ish, kind of. I've got, like, covers coming out every week planned. I have a cover coming out next week, and I'm not prepared for it at all. I haven't even recorded for it yet. I'm thinking of taking the one that I missed, like, last week, and just posting that one next week, and then doing a secondary one, but I can't stray from the schedule, the plans. I also need to work on that 3D model and everything. I am so not ready. Growth is terrifying, guys, okay? You might be like, oh, well, you know, it's so nice to have, like, stuff that you're working on and a reason to, you know, get up in the morning. Even with a reason to get up in the morning, I still have trouble with it. Some days it'll take me like 4 hours just to get set up, you know? That's just how life is sometimes. Is it Friday right now? It is Friday. I thought it was Thursday. Time goes by. Time truly goes by. I'm gonna try this apple cider. I'm so scared. Ugh. It doesn't taste like apple cider. It tastes like some grandma's ashes. That's what it tastes like. Why? What happened to my apple cider, bro? I don't want to drink that. I can't even describe what that actually tasted like, but it was very far from apple cider. It's like it was just a cider, not the apple. It's like they took all the apple out of my apple cider and just left me with, like... It tastes like dust. That's what it tastes like. What did I just consume? Probably have consumed worse, it's fine. Not a worry in the world, right? Right? Man. You know what? I'm gonna read some stuff to you that I've written. So you understand how entertainment-brained I am. I'm gonna skim over some stuff, probably. This will just be me being really, really transparent. Let me be clear, disappears. I have like a whole yap here. Maybe I don't want to read that. Let me see if I can find anything in my notes instead. Oh, I'm running away from you guys. I'm running away from you guys because I don't want you to know anything. Oh, wow. Let me see. You know what? Let me sing a little bit. Because I wrote some English lyrics for a song that resonated with me quite a bit. And it's gonna be really hard to sing, but I can do my best. Wish me luck. Hold on. I don't think I'm equipped for this yet, either. Okay. There we go. Both the flock of crows and the rain as evening goes by a shadow of all they were being swallowed all. Tell me, did you know that it happened got about? Can my voice even be understood as it comes? Since when have you been standing somewhere all alone, waiting just for somebody to come back home? Oh, I want to live, so my everything I'll give. First of all, sound the signal that says to begin. I have got to go, all the love is out of mine. Ever since the start of time, this human can't even become an adult. We'll pursue a forward path to once again need you. I think I'm gonna sing in a lower register next time. Notes aren't noting. I wasn't prepared to sing, guys. I'll read these out later. Thank you so much. I'll take care of it inside for a while. I'll just seem to miss how it was. Now I cannot see as the smoke surrounding me. Before nighttime can fall, I will say my goodbyes. I must say it now, express it properly somehow. But in honesty, I've not the strength to double down. I can see it there, and I know I'll never forget. So I'll beg, sound the signal that says to begin. Okay, Laura. I have got to go, oh beloved God of mine. How I've loved you, God, ever since the start of time. If it's with you, I'd like to talk some more, so I will pursue. I'll pursue a forward path, but once again need you. The notes aren't loading, I'm so sorry. so sorry. I'll explain this later. Honestly, I just really like singing. I have got to go, oh beloved God of mine. How I've loved you, God, ever since the start of time. If it says you, I'd like to talk some way by. In the end, it's no use. I have got to go, oh beloved God of mine. Now I get it, my return will be only mine. And from here on out, I will sing the song of yours through and through. I will go to once again meet you. That was so scuffed. That was so scuffed. I'm so sorry. Good old Boku no Kami-sama. So, the lyrics. We'll go through this bit by bit. Here we go. Okay. Okay. We're gonna get through this bit by bit. Yeah. I have gone to go, a beloved God of mine. I can't even, like, make this big. Okay, whatever. I didn't want to do that anyway. Here, actually, let me do this. Can I do this? There we go. Okay, both the flock of crows and the rain as evening goes by, a shadow of old they were being swallowed whole. This is just basically a translation from the original. Some of these are just translated lyrics. Some of them are the things that have actual meaning. We'll get there eventually. Hold on. So, tell me, did you know that it happened, God above? Can my voice even be understood as it comes? We're gonna take this out. Because the parts that I feel close to are a little further down. Since when have you been standing somewhere all alone, waiting just for somebody to come back home? Oh, I want to live, so my everything I'll give. First of all, sound the signal that says to begin. Now, this should be obvious enough. You don't care about this, do you? You don't care about this. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I describing things to you guys as if you care about this? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wanted to do something with this. Well, I guess that's the nature of things. Always is, isn't it? I've recorded a lot of these. Or not a lot, but I used to record a lot of these where I'd go into it with a plan, right? Sorry. Sorry? Maybe I will end up uploading this, but I'll probably just watch it back and think it's silly and stupid, and then take it down. Maybe it'd be a good sign of, like, but you don't care. I want to care for someone. I want to, but everyone I will continue to do my best for every single one of you. For your sakes, for your happiness. I want to be able to give you something anytime you interact with me. I want to be able to do that. So, look forward to better stuff in the future. I'm sorry for this. This is really, really off pace, but it's really honest. Honest, but I'm still hiding a lot. I love every single one of you more than you can imagine. Not for anything other than the fact that you're individual people, and no matter what flaws you may have, no matter what, things we might be good at, no matter what kind of person you are, I can appreciate you for being a person, and I hope that you can appreciate yourself in the same way, because even if I don't know you personally, well, it doesn't matter if you don't know me personally, because if you don't know me personally, then doesn't matter, right? Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you're thinking? Or are you happy to actually hear it? If you're like me, you'd be thinking oh, what are you talking about? You're lying. You're a liar. I don't think I am. Everything I say, I believe it in the moment I say it, so sometimes it changes, but I believe it in the moment I say it. So you can at least rest assured in that. I don't want to leave you guys, ever. Come here. We're gonna get really close and uncomfortable now. With my tracking. We're gonna get really close and uncomfortable, and you're gonna have to just look at me. I'm on your screen. You can't run from me. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah? So you might as well stick around. If you don't have anything that you're doing, and you have a moment of free time, you can always check out something. I hope that I can bring a smile to your face in one way or another. When I get around to 3D stuff, I can dance. Very badly. I can't dance. But I can dance for you guys. I can dance and sing. I can try to be idol material. It's gonna fail horribly based on my lung capacity. But I can try. I can try. I hope that's enough. At the very least. I hope my trying is enough. But then I know that my trying isn't enough, so I have to do more and 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 more for you guys. And you know what? There's nothing I could think of that would be better in terms of using my time than spending it on doing stuff for you guys. At the end of the day, my covers and stuff, not for me. My streams and stuff, not for me. They're fun, but it's only because you guys are here, So thank you, first of all, for being here. If you've never been here before, I highly doubt that you're making it to this point in the video. Highly doubt. But hey, you're welcome here anytime. No matter who you are, you're welcome here anytime, okay? You will be cared for here. Sometimes I will be very, very stubborn, and I'll be really, really weird. But that's pretty human, I'd like to think. So I hope you can enjoy that as well. Yeah. Off I go. No, who am I kidding? I can't just waltz away like I'm a VTuber. I am a VTuber, but I can't just waltz away like that. I hope you'll take care of yourself. And if you do, I'll always be here for you, okay? And even if you don't, I'll still always be here for you, okay? You got this. You really do got this. I believe in you. And even if my belief in you does nothing for you, too bad I'm gonna believe in you anyway, so you might as well make something out of that, right? Or is that too impersonal? Either way, I do want you to take care of yourself. If you don't, okay. That's fair. You don't have to. But it would be nice. Yeah. So I think you should. You know? Okay. I'm gonna leave. It's been 40 minutes. This is getting out of hand. Thank you for sticking around this long. I really do love you guys. You, other side of the screen, looking at me right now, listening to me right now. Even without the guys, dropping the guys. This is no GFE. Okay, I'm not that kind of person. However, I do love you. Okay? So, stick around if you want. You'll be loved. That sounds like a scam. Goodbye.